In this video, we'll continue with the hand cart, and we're going to add the wheel mounting plates, and we'll go from there. So we will have to again use some work planes to attach those plates because you have that cylinder there. Let's open up just that frame. So the wheels are going to go, the brackets are going to attach to the back there, so we're going to need basically a plane on that surface. So we'll start with that plane there, and then we'll offset it back. Since the diameter of the tube is 1 inch, we'll offset that plane by 1/2 inch. Oops, wrong spot. And then I'm going to hide that plane because I don't need it. The other thing I'm going to need is a plane that runs down the length of that. Let's see if I have one already. Yeah, that runs down the center line there, so that's good. And lastly, I think I'll put a create a new let me create a plane off of this surface. So that mounting plate or mounting bracket is 10 inches high, so I'm going to put a plane that's 5 inches up. So those 3 planes, we should be able to do our assembly. Let's look at the plate. And we can use this flat surface here, and let's put a mid plane through there and a mid plane through here. I don't recall how I built this. There's already a plane through there, so that's good, but I do want a mid plane between those 2 surfaces. No, I got too many inputs there. Let's try that again. There to there. There we go. So that's okay. So let's insert that mounting plate, and I'll try to orient it. I think that's right. Yeah, so again, pay attention to where those holes are. You want this plate to be opposite the holes. So let's mate that surface to that plane. Mate that plane to that plane. And then we'll use this mid plane there and that center line of the tube. And that's good. Okay. Turn off these planes. I won't need those for now. Okay, the other thing we need to add is this threaded insert. It fits in that hole, and that's what the wheel is going to bolt to. And it should be a pretty easy piece to constrain. We can use the center lines. And then we can just use that back surface and front surface, and we're good to go. Now that could still, in theory, that could still spin, but we're okay with that for now. In reality, that piece would probably be welded in. Okay, let's add our wheels and tires. And I'm just going to do one right now. And that'll be easy. If we use concentricity. Now, because the wheel is narrower than the tire, again, probably the easiest thing to just is to use the mid planes on those. So I'll turn those on. Let's go back to our assembly. And we can just mate the mid planes and get those centered. So that's good for that. I don't think I'll need those planes as we continue. Now there's a bushing that goes inside there. Let's go ahead and put that bushing in. And it goes in on the back side. And again, that's a relatively easy part to constrain. Concentricity. And that surface. And that surface. It's good. And then we'll mate. Let's go ahead and mate the. We'll just use the bushing, since the bushing is constrained to the wheel and the wheel to the tire. If we constrain the bushing to here, we'll be fine. And again, concentricity makes this pretty easy. Next, we'll want to add that bolt that mounts the wheel. It's the socket head. It's called the cartwheel bolt. That's another easy piece to constrain. Cylindrical objects usually are. Okay, so we've got the wheel and everything that goes with the wheel. It's all attached to the frame, so that's good to go. We do exactly the same thing on the other side.